Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and welcome to my channel Foxey Sunrise. Tonight's pick a card reading is going to be about what our relationship patterns are. So I have 3 groups today. You can pick as many as you'd like, and all the timestamps for each group will be down below in the description box, as well as any other information about me. So let's get started. The first group is a day is a span of time no one is wealthy enough to waste. The second group has the T fortune, and it says in the beginning is you, in the middle is you, and in the end is you. And pile 3, your life will be happy and peaceful. Okay, so I will see y'all at your group. Okay, if you chose this first fortune, a day is a span of time no one is wealthy enough to waste. This is your reading about your relationship patterns. Let's see. Clear endeavor. Jupiter. Fertility. It is safe and beautiful to express my sensuality. I feel this group looks at the optimistic side of people. I also feel like this group moves a little bit fast, a little bit prematurely, before really getting all of the information about someone. There's like this passion in the pattern in which you go about relationships, or how you start relationships. It may happen very quickly, or drinking may even be involved sometimes as well. Maybe you're the type of person that gets into more flings than anything. Like you have a really good time with somebody for so long, but it may be more physical. You may have a lot of sexual adventures. I'm seeing like steamy makeout sessions, or even further than that. But there is this clear depiction of speed, and it's funny that it says a day is a span of time no one is wealthy enough to waste. And it's like this group doesn't waste any time when they like somebody, when they're feeling the good vibes, the good passion, when they're feeling the spark, the excitement, when they feel like they're having a lot of fun with someone. They just kind of go into it, but without really fully getting to the depths of the person to know if it's really worth investing time in. And maybe this group may not really be a long-term relationship type of group. Maybe this group is more leaning towards having fun. Or if you are wanting to be in a relationship, it would need to be lighthearted, and it should feel more like a friendship, a steamy friendship, like someone that you can have a relationship with, as well as go out and get drunk or have a good time with. And also there needs to be a lot of chemistry as well with this group. So I'm feeling a lot of fire energy. I'm also getting Gemini energy as well. Okay, let's pull some tarot. That was pretty straightforward. It was like sideways. I'm feeling this is reverse. We're just gonna go reverse with this one. Again, there's this like kind of like playfulness, but also moving very quickly, like without thinking things through. Oh. Okay, 4 of Swords in reverse. Again, another emphasis on like you're not really meditating on the idea. You're just like your sexual energy takes over when it comes to your choices. And that was like a couple of... You don't really think much about it. You're just like, yeah. Okay, and then we have Queen of Swords. There's nothing but swords energy. That's crazy. And that's interesting. There's a lot of air and fire energy. So there's not too much emotion here. It's more of like the initial idea and then the initial like spark and like hotness of something, and then you go for it without really thinking about it. And then there's this Queen of Swords here, which I feel like you just cut people off also before they can get really too close to you, like too deep. This Queen of Swords is in the clouds, and when I think of that imagery, it makes me think of someone who's kind of hard to reach, hard to get to, and very guarded as well. So I feel like this group, looking back at the fortune as well, maybe it's easier for you to not invest too deeply in certain relationships, in the depth of relationships, because you have something else going on, like your eyes focused on something else. You have your energy more attuned and targeted towards other things that are more important to you, and a relationship may not be that. But I do sense like more of a logical approach to relationships, and like a slight player energy. I also am hearing like it's harmless, like you don't mean for it to be that way, but it's like the way in which you go about making the decision about getting into a connection with somebody seems to be purely off of like intensity of like sexual feelings. If this person makes you laugh, or if they're fun to be around, and pretty much that's it. There's no like real deep thought about it, and I also feel like you're not necessarily thinking about the long term exactly. You're just like riding the wave for the moment. But again, like with this Queen of Swords here, there's still like a sense of maturity that I sense, that I feel from the Queen. I feel like it would take a certain person to get to you. I think whenever the person is for you, you know, there's no question about it. But for the most part, you are having a lot more fun than really deep relationships. And not a lot of people are going to see those sides of you unless they're whoever that lucky person may be. But you definitely are not... You're a lot of fun, but you're not easily cracked open. Yeah, I'm imagining somebody who like may not even live in one place all the time. So that's another reason why certain relationships don't really root and grow. They're like left prematurely. There's a lot of like in and out sort of energy. And I also feel that this group may even get bored easily, and that may be part of the reason why you don't really stick with one person. Like, you need to be really stimulated. So either you need somebody that can catch up with you, or someone who stimulates you in other ways and grounds you on some level, and that you're desiring to be grounded in any way, because some people just, they would rather be on the go. Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm hearing a really loud roar of laughter. But also someone that is very intellectual and very just cutthroat with their words, very straightforward, very direct. And also, there's a mental intuition. Again, like this clear knowing of what you desire whenever that comes. And that's, to me, feels like kind of rare, like a once in a while sort of thing. But yeah, you have very strong creativity and sexual energy that I'm seeing. So the main pattern is flightiness in relationships, and maybe breaking a couple of hearts along the way because you aren't the type of person to really stick to one thing for too long, unless you have a full body knowing that this person is worth your time and investment, because it seems like you have your eyes on a lot of other things. Okay, group 1, that was your reading. Let me know what you think down below if anything resonated. Like, share, and subscribe for more readings like this one, and I will see you again soon. Hello, group 2. If you chose this fortune, in the beginning is you, in the middle is you, and in the end is you. This is your reading on your relationship patterns. There's a lot of independence that I'm sensing here. Open your heart, Leo. Falling in love. I meet resistance with kindness. Wow. Okay. This group feels like they have been hurt many times before. This group feels like they are very loyal and they have a lot to give. However, for whatever reason, they've shut themselves off from that. Meet resistance with kindness. There's like this consistent depiction of just shutting out people and maybe refocusing on yourself. I think you still desire love. It's just the people that have come along the way haven't really given you what you feel is sufficient and fulfilling. It's almost like she's looking over at this woman who's just kind of in surrender with these eyes of dreaminess, like, oh, I would love that feeling with somebody. But alas, I guess I'll just focus on myself and my garden. The pattern I guess I'm seeing here is falling for the wrong person or giving your heart away too quickly, I'm hearing. And now with this, I meet resistance with kindness. I feel like you just don't take any shit anymore. You're just like, I'm done being the nice guy all the time and like giving people passes. If this doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. And so you're not so easily opened up. And this group, even if they aren't a Leo, I feel there's much more focus on the self here. I'm turning that love and compassion and that loyalty onto yourself. But still there's this like romanticism here. This real desire for true love. I don't know why I'm hearing like a ride or die. Maybe not that intense, maybe. But just somebody that can like reciprocate, that can handle your passion, your love, the way that you give, the way that you shower another person in affection. Someone who can surrender the way that you can. This says, kissing the divine in another, comma, in yourself. So there's almost like a spiritual self-love journey here of falling in love with the inside and surrendering yourself to yourself. Because like this says, in the beginning is you, in the middle is you, and in the end is you. I'm seeing the sunflower represented here as well. And the sunflower has a very strong stem for such a large head. That is the face of the sunflower. And so this to me symbolizes you standing on your own with this newfound strength, or finding and coming into this newfound strength of the power that you are and the love that you can give yourself that maybe others haven't fully been able to and had the capacity to in the past. Maybe there's a tinge of loneliness here. Just a little bit. But I feel like the loneliness is no longer stronger than your new expectations and desires of what you know will fulfill you in a relationship, in a true relationship. There could also be some cycles ending with karmic partners coming in and out of your life, testing your boundaries that you are now really cultivating. Are you going to redo past mistakes, or have to relearn certain lessons? They're going to test your mentality. Is this really where you want to go with your love life, this independent path? Or are you going to sort of weaken and buckle at the knees and give in to mediocrity in love? So there may be some past lovers coming back into your life, or past lovers in a new body, people who come in who look different but are the same as other people. that you've dated in the past, very similar traits and characteristics that are testing you to see if you're gonna budge, if you are going to hold yourself accountable to the newfound self-love that you are really rooting yourself into, and say no to the lackluster relationships. So let's pull some tarot. Relationship patterns, group 2. Relationship patterns, group 2. Alright. Relationship patterns, group 2. Whoa. Relationship patterns of group 2. Interesting. I see that there is a rediscovering of your value and the value that you have to give. But the only thing that needs to catch up is your mentality and your actions. So there's a newness and an integration period that needs to happen and take place as far as like the actions that you will now take with this new found information. So there's some inner epiphanies and inner shifts that are being asked of you, and that you're being invited to partake into, to fully like walk and embody this new discovery or remembrance of your worth, as well as like the investment in which it takes to be with you, because you are the type of person that will also invest in your partner, so you need the same reciprocated. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of really going in deeper with what that going deeper with getting to know all that is a part of you that is worth investing in, and also investing in that on your own as you're in this singlehood or a transitionary period of really becoming more independent. Yeah. Okay. Group 2, that is your reading. Let me know what you think down below, if anything came up for you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more readings like this one, and I will see y'all again soon. Hello, group 3. If you chose, your life will be happy and peaceful as your fortune. Just kind of a glare. This is your reading on your relationship pattern. Empowerment, Aries in reverse, the crane bag, and I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. Oh wow. This is, I will say, the most powerful group out of the three. This group seems to be in the process of clearing a lot of things. Yeah, really directing their energy within and breaking down a lot of just patterns that are happening generationally when it comes to their relationship patterns. And I feel this more people in this group than not are probably single for a reason, for a really strong reason, very intentionally single. I'm seeing Aries moon here, Scorpio, Capricorn. Those are the energies I'm feeling in this group. And if you're curious about your birth chart, I do have a link in the description box. Yeah, that's crazy. So we have sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, and choice. So making the very empowered choice to do something different in your relationships. You're like a pioneer of your internal realm, of your thoughts and actions. And this ancestor depicted here just seems so proud. Like her hands are on her chest, like, wow, you're doing a really great job. You have no idea how much you're really helping us. You're helping you and you're helping others in the future by caring so much, by being so self-aware and also aware of your environment, which takes a lot of inner strength and clarity. Yeah, this group is very beautiful. I see a lot of beauty in this group, and almost a beauty that is developing through this healing process. Like you're becoming more and more magnetic and more radiant because of all that you are releasing in this time, all that you are connecting with and connecting to. There's like a different energy about you. I'm not even picking up on any patterns, but just the fact that you're aware of them for some, and on a deeper level for others of you, you are really looking at them in the eyes and you're able to connect where these patterns are coming from. I see the number 8 here for strength, for emotional strength, for being able to be vulnerable, learning about vulnerability, and connecting with truth, because being vulnerable, I connect and see integrity being parallel to that as well, because you have to be honest, and honesty does take a lot of vulnerability a lot of the time, because not everybody's gonna like what you have to say or how you feel. And then we have the number 9 here, which is a very spiritual, introspective number, a number of going within and finding so many gems, and so much is happening in this picture. There's like a sunrise, so illumination, there's storms, so there's a lot of emotional turmoil of maybe the discoveries that you're having, a lot of just recognizing things, having epiphanies. There's like such a beautiful contrast, a duality of what you're finding. And we see here that behind her, where her subconscious mind would be located, at least metaphorically, when we think of things going into the back of her mind and staying there, that's where the storms are. But in her consciousness, what she's staring at, what she's aware of, there's light. So really going into the depths of you. And there's so much transformation that is happening in this time, or transformation that has yet to come, because you're feeling moved in this direction of introspection. You're tired, you're sick and tired of what you've seen, of what you've experienced. You're ready for something different, and it's gotten you to this almost like dead end, if you will, of I don't know what else to do but to do this, is understand why I'm like this, why my parents are like this, or why there seems to be this repetitive pattern of unsatisfying, unharmonious situations that I find myself in. And so also too, here with Aries energy, the fiery energy is very sexual and passionate by nature, and so with it being in reverse, I see that coming back into yourself. You're pulling that energy back into you instead of exerting it outward to external things. So maybe there's a feeling of wanting to sustain yourself, or be celibate, or save your energy for yourself. A conservation of energy, self-preservation. Self-preservation of energy, kind of pulling back and maybe exerting your energy in solo time, like creating creative time, or going to the gym alone, or going on hikes on your own. So you still have that energy, but it's being expressed in more productive ways, in ways that really feed you and support this spiritual, self-reflective journey that you're on, of really cleaning yourself out in all the ways that you can. We have water here, so emotionally, generationally, I mean, it's deep. There's so many like seasons here, so just kind of being in an ebb and flow of activity through this introspective journey. It's I commend you. It's really great. I really like this energy. All right. Group 3, relationship patterns for group 3. Group 3 needs relationship patterns. Okay, there's a cultivation of something. You're kind of focused on other things right now, really planting seeds. I think this clarity has given you the energy and the clear vision of I'm gonna put that back. I want something, I like jumpers more. Yeah, you may have your focus on your dreams and desires, much less really relationships. Very entrepreneurial. There we go. 6 of Cups. Okay, tapping into your inner child, maybe doing some inner child healing or work, looking back on memories, positive or otherwise. It's a lot. Yeah, tapping into, again, like the subconscious. Did something flip? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Tapping into that subconscious part of your mind, to access maybe memories through meditation. Again, like inner child work, or just tapping into creative endeavors and activities that you used to love to do as a child, and possibly turning that into something that could be something that could be quite fruitful in the future. Whether your intention was that, or it just kind of came about during this like healing period, and then walking away from those people, from those conversations, from the mental chatter. I see a lot of alone time. Or if you are connecting with people, they're very like deep connections, very close people that you trust, that you can have, conversations like this with. But there's no more fighting for things that aren't worth fighting for. Trying to make space for things, or make sense of something that just doesn't make sense. Yeah, you may have possibly lost some people along the way. Again, there may have been some situations that weren't so pretty. Now that you've really woken up on a different level to what is best for you and what you will no longer stand for. And not everybody is going to see what you see, but I feel very strongly that this group is so clear that they're not, maybe they take some time to mourn, but they're not going to budge on what is really much more fulfilling for them. And things are becoming clearer now and making much more sense as things are being released. I'm also sensing like as things release, more things come up again to be released. So there's a hygiene of sorts, a spiritual hygiene, a mental hygiene, emotional hygiene that has to happen just to, make sure everything stays in order, if you will, or that you stay kind of on your self-awareness of things when they come up, and to stay rooted when things do come up, so that you're not kind of rocked off your feet whenever something happens. And so keeping up with your spiritual health, mental health, physical health, and hygiene, and really investing in yourself. And self-nurturance as well. Yeah. You have a lot to be proud of. It's just such a sweetness, the way she's holding her heart. It's like she's looking at this woman who's just so fierce, and she's like, wow, look what we made. Look what came out of our family tree. How beautiful. That is your reading, group 3. Let me know what you think down below. Like, share, and subscribe for more readings like this one. And I will see y'all again soon.